In a grand old university lived Professor Redlaw, a man of science, but his heart was a cold, empty room. His past was a ghost that haunted him every day, a constant weight of sorrow and old wrongs. He was a good man, but a miserable one, consumed by memories he couldn't escape. He'd sit by his fireplace, the flames dancing, but feeling no warmth, only the chill of his own grief. Two's world was grey, his work his only refuge, but even that couldn't silence the whispers of what once was. One stormy night, as the wind howled and rattled the windows, a strange feeling crept over him. The room grew colder, the shadows deeper. Suddenly, a figure appeared before him, a phantom that was his perfect double, but cold and menacing. Twin. It was his ghostly twin, a spectre born of his own despair. This phantom offered him a deal, a tempting, dangerous bargain. It promised to erase his painful memories, to take away all the sorrow and grief that plagued him. No more hurt, no more regret, just peace. Desperate for relief, Professor Redlaw agreed. In an instant, a strange numbness washed over him. The sharp sting of his past was gone, the faces of those he'd lost, the bitter words spoken. The deep wounds of his heart, they all faded into a dull, featureless void. He felt nothing. He thought he was free, but the emptiness was a different kind of prison. He was no longer haunted by sorrow, but he was also stripped of all feeling, a hollow man. But the ghost's bargain came with a terrible curse. This gift of forgetfulness was contagious. Anyone Redlaw met was also infected. He walked through the bustling streets of London, and wherever he went, he spread his affliction. He visited the Tetterby family, a cheerful, loving group who found joy in their simple, humble life. They were poor but rich in spirit, always finding something to laugh about. After Redlaw's visit, their laughter died. The warmth in their home vanished, replaced by bitterness and bickering. They forgot their love for one another, their shared joys turning to ashes. He then encountered a poor, struggling student. The young man was full of hope and ambition, working hard to build a better future despite his hardships. Redlaw's presence extinguished that light. The student's dreams soured. His determination crumbled into cynicism. The professor saw the same pattern repeat itself everywhere he went. He'd wanted to escape his own pain, but instead, he was spreading a plague of misery, erasing the very things that make us human: compassion, forgiveness, and love. Realizing the horror of what he had done, Redlaw was overcome with a new, more profound agony. He had traded his personal suffering for a world devoid of warmth and connection. He understood now that our sorrows are intertwined with our joys. To forget pain is to forget love. The memories, however painful, were a part of him, shaping his capacity for empathy and kindness. He had to reverse the curse. He hunted for the phantom, his ghostly twin, and found it waiting for him, a smirk on its ethereal face. Redlaw begged the ghost to take back its gift. He no longer wanted to forget. He wanted to feel again, even if it meant feeling the sharpest pains of his past. He understood that true healing doesn't come from erasing our wounds, but from learning to live with them, to let them teach us and make us stronger. The phantom, seeing his genuine remorse, agreed. As his memories flooded back, the pain returned, but so did everything else. The love, the tenderness, the bittersweet beauty of his life. With his feelings restored, Redlaw rushed back to those he had harmed. He found the Tetterby family, and, through his own rediscovered compassion, helped them remember their love for one another, their home, filled with warmth and laughter once more. He helped the student find his hope again. The curse was broken not by magic, but by human connection. Professor Redlaw learned the most important lesson of all, that memory, with all its pain and its pleasure, is the heart of our humanity. It is the soil from which kindness and forgiveness grow, and in the end, that is a gift far greater than forgetfulness.